Why are there double standards? As human beings, shouldn't we be open and fair to all? But yet, it is sometimes so easy to be one sided that you totally ignore the ramifications of being myopic, of just seeing one perspective and drinking the Kool-Aid and listening to a narrative that was created by pure evil, darkness. It is so true that when one realizes that when there's a double standard, it will come back and hurt you, coming to a neighborhood near you, as they say. This is so true, what's happening in England right now. When you listen to this interview, you realize how society has been willing to have a double standard, that it's okay for the terrorists, for the pro-PLO, for the pro-Hamas, for the pro-Hezbollah, for the pro-Iran to march in the streets and shout out death to Israel, death to the Jewish people. But yet when it comes to Jewish people, it's a whole different standard. Listen to this conversation and draw your own conclusions.
Things, Julia, that I take away from this. This is why I say I don't recognize our country anymore. I really don't. I don't know why we have given in to Islamists and terrorists. I don't know why we've done it. Why is it that Saturday after Saturday, people parade through the streets of London, calling for jihad, praising Hamas, praising terrorists, and clambering over and defiling our sacred war monuments? Why do they get to do that every Saturday, but I can't speak in a theatre on Shaftesbury Avenue to a packed theatre, mainly of Jews? Why is it that if you call for violence against Jews day after day on the streets of London, that's A-OK with the Metropolitan Police? But if Jews want to congregate in central London, apparently it's not okay, and we'll have to retreat to another venue. I'm not a victim here, and I'm not claiming any victimhood. I don't believe in that. I don't care. I'm not going to shut up. I'll continue speaking. This is my country. London is my city, and I expect to be able to do what I want in my city. But why is it that we have Hamas supporters and all these others who defile our monuments, defile our country, hate our countries, literally spit on our country week after week, but you're not allowed to show solidarity with the Jews or with Israel? It's a despicable situation, and it's come about because of a generational cowardice by politicians of all parties and by the Metropolitan Police and others. I think it's appalling, because I know one thing for sure, Julia. The people who hate the Israelis, the people who hate the Jews, the people who we're watching at the moment marching through central London, they hate Britain as much as they hate Israel. It's just that Britain is first. We're all going to be next. So I'd say stand up in whichever way you can. And if you're an usher in a theater, well, you know, do your darn job. It's what you're employed for. But the idea that we have to keep giving in, and that this society, of all societies, Julia, we used to be a resilient society in Britain. The country we were brought up in, our parents' generation, our grandparents' generation, were resilient people. We don't have to show that much resilience these days. We just need to show a bit of backbone. Where is it, Britain? Where have you gone?
A backbone is exactly what Mr. Douglas Murray is talking about. People need to be able to stand up and make things happen. There are three types of people that the world exists. There are those that make things happen. There are those that watch things happen. There are those that don't even know that it happened. We all need to be able to make things happen. We need to be able to shout out loud and protest and stand on the right side of history. And that does require some courage, and it requires a backbone. Enough with the complacency and apathy and just sitting by and watching this unfold right in front of us is not acceptable. We know what happened prior to World War II. We are here now. We need to voice our opinion. We need to stand tall and do whatever we can to be able to make a clear delineation between good and evil, between dark and light. Others, as Mr. Douglas Murray, who does not hold back, but says what's on his heart, what he truly believes and feels, and points out the reality that perhaps a little louder than others do, but we can learn from him. We are grateful for his vision and for his courage and his ability to articulate right from wrong. God bless you. God loves you.